Hi, I'm Carrie, and this is my beautiful model, Tanea. I'm super excited to have Tanea as my model. As you can see, she was open for a really big change today. We've cut off almost 10 inches off of her perimeter. I pre-cut her using a square one-length technique. Great foundation to your long layered haircut, which is what we're going to be focusing on. Specifically, we're going to be doing the long triangular layers. A haircut that I do a lot behind the chair as it works on a lot of individuals. Whether they've got straight hair, curly hair, or really anything in between. Tanea has an oval face shape, which is really balanced, so of course this is going to look wonderful on her. But this haircut also tends to have a slimming effect on the face, so I get asked a lot in classes about which haircuts work for different face shapes, so just a great tip for you to keep in mind. This haircut is going to be shorter in the back and longer in the front in regards to her layers, so the weight is actually going to be distributed forward. It uses elevation and over direction, so these are all things that we're going to focus on and show you in this video. So the first section is going to start, we're going to take a horizontal section from the front hairline that travels back to the back underneath the back crown. Once this section is completed, it should look like a horseshoe from a bird's eye perspective. Alright, so we're going to create our guideline in the back. So I dropped the left back side, and I'm going to take a 1-inch vertical section, starting from the top underneath our horizontal section. That's going to go all the way down and follow that center vertical section I took that went into the middle. Now, to maintain weight in her perimeter line, I'm going to let about 2 inches above her occipital bone drop away. And I'm going to cut over my fingers, fingers pointed down, shears pointed up. Check out that section. Perfect. So my next section is going to be over-directed backwards to my previously cut subsection. So yes, I'm using a traveling guide here. All right, the sides. So I'm going to stand in first position, facing the mastoid process. I'm going to start by sectioning out a vertical section at the back of this section, and combining that with a little bit of our previously cut subsection here in the mastoid process area. That section I just cut is a stationary guide, so from here on out, every subsection I take is going to be over-directed backwards to the section that I first started with here. So what I'm looking for here is length that is shorter in the back and moving towards longer in the front. So now I'm going to repeat on side 2. So what I'm looking for, and a really, really important tip to remember when you're checking for balance and symmetry, is that you're pulling from the same area on each side of the head. I've seen individuals before, pull on one side, they're pulling from the back, and on the other from the front, pulling it, and they're questioning why they're not really feeling the same thing or thinking that they made a mistake within their haircut. So if we, see through the back, she has a lot of movement back here. Notice that the layers are a little bit shorter through the back. And as we get towards the front, they're a bit longer. She maintains that length and that weight around her face while having a really versatile look that's still gonna have a lot of movement. Thanks, Tanea.
You're welcome.